this day only, which means at midnight Eastern time tonight, this offer will expire. But I adore this set. We work with a wonderful buyer. Her name's Mary Beth, and we have lots of fun. Paul, Mary Beth, and I collaborate. We come up with what we do for this collection. In a nutshell, Paul, we want to bring people our dream pieces. Like if I could own anything in fine jewelry, that's what we want to do in Absolute. So when I look at this, if I was going to do an emerald halo, a ruby halo, a sapphire halo, this is the quality of the ruby I would want. I'd want my rubies to look exactly like that. I'll have them come really close so you can see. That's how I want my rubies to look. That looks like the finest Burmese ruby money can buy. There's what I'd want my sapphires to look like. I'd want that gorgeous cashmere blue, like a Kanchanaburi blue, and that's what you have in the blue. And then that's what I'd want my emeralds to look like, right? And I mean, in a perfect world, and we don't live in a perfect world, but in a perfect dream jewelry world, that is what the finest emerald in the world would look like. And then of course, we've used our Absolute surround. So how about getting all 3 pair for $24.95 tonight while supplies last? I love it.
You know, Colleen, when I worked in Paris all those years, I did work in a perfect world. I worked in a perfect store. I worked with perfect people. I worked with perfect stones. We sold multi-million-dollar pieces of jewelry every day. And I only ever worked with emerald, ruby, sapphire, and diamond. That was my life. And a quality stone like this in genuine natural stone would be $5,000 a carat. You're talking about an extraordinary set of earrings. It's a wardrobe, it's stunning, it's beautiful, it's versatile. Customer reviews are almost all perfect. What else can I say? I didn't know it was a this day only. I had no idea the price was going to be like this. It makes my heart go pitter pat. It does. I'm like, oh, this is good.
It is really good. And I didn't either. Yeah. I didn't know they were going to mark this down to $24.95, which makes it that much more exciting. What I love about this is that whether you're home or whether you're going to venture out, this is an earring you will live in. Every single day, even when I'm home, I always wear earrings, and my favorite choice of an earring is a stud. I live in studs or hoops. I mean, those are my go-to styles for earrings for sure. But a stud is something every girl needs. We're building, you know, this is a wardrobe of stud earrings. You could give 2, keep 1, keep all 3 for you. These would make wonderful, wonderful gifts. But really for $24.95, I don't think we have a lot of this left, do we, Rick? We have 800 pair. I know that sounds like a lot, but we have a lot of people on the phone ordering them. Look at how beautifully the stones are cut. The halo surround. A halo, the reason this came into popularity a few years ago, and it is, I mean, it's been around forever, but it's become one of the most popular ways to set an engagement ring. First of all, it makes the center stone look larger, but most important, it brings light to the stone. A halo is all about shedding, casting light on the centerpiece. So it makes the center stone look even more beautiful when they use a halo surround like this. Don't you think, Paul?
They look more beautiful and they look more believable. They look more real because you're taking a stone that's not overly huge and you're presenting it like the Mona Lisa in a frame. And it's just, you can almost hear the angels sing, ah, it's wonderful. The other thing about this earring is a pick-me-up. These earrings are a pick-me-up. And when you look at the price and you think to yourself, how good you can feel about yourself, about maybe giving this as a gift to a friend, sharing it with your mom, with your sisters, with your nephews, with your nieces. You'll think about that and you're like, for this little bit of money, this is the easiest purchase decision in the hour because you're just gonna feel fabulous.
And you know what else I love about it, Paul? Because if these were big, and hey, who wouldn't want a big, 15 karat sapphire in each ear? But let's be honest, that would not look believable. I mean, it really wouldn't. This looks very believable. And that's what I like about it. People wouldn't be like, oh, that's gotta be fake, right? And I think that's the wonderful thing about Absolute is that you really do capture the exact look of diamonds, in this instance, diamonds and gemstones, because of the size. And this is an ageless look. You could buy these for a daughter. You could buy these for, anybody. I mean, I like that it's not a huge earring, but that's the point. It's really an everyday, sweet, tailored look. If you're, again, home, home or if you're bopping around, it's one of those earrings you pop on and you just don't even give it another thought. You'll love having them in your ears. July girls, you're covered here because that's the July birthstone, the ruby. And then the sapphire is going to get you covered if you have a September girl in the family, and then the emerald is for May. So you can decide, maybe you have 3 daughters, 2 daughter-in-laws and a daughter, whatever you have, you want to give each of the girls an I love you. Because we're not getting to see each other as much as possible, I can't tell you how much I miss my mom, and I miss my sisters, and I miss my family. But I think because of that, if you can find a way to tell someone, I'm thinking about you, I love you, I saw these earrings, I thought you might like a pair. I mean, what is it, $8 a pair? $8 and pennies a pair. So it's a really sweet little treat to send somebody. I don't know that these come individually gift box, Paul. I didn't double check on that one, but hopefully you could find a nice little box to put them in because they are just so, so sweet. I just love the way these came out. Okay, this is 710-258. Last call went out. With everybody ordering, we have fewer than 300, so we started with a little more than 1,000 of those. So we're gonna say goodbye to that earring for now. Thank you very much for your calls. Now, coming up later, many of you know that I love a heart shape. It's one of my favorite things.